excited to show you our new Finnabair release. This release has a lot of new items that are just so much fun and perfect for all you mixed media lovers. We have 8 new colors of acrylic paint. This is from her Metallique line. And you can see there's so many nice bold colors. And these are all metallic acrylic paint. So you can use them on any sort of surface. You can use them on metal, wood, paper, even fabric if you wanted to. They're all water-based and they have a really beautiful metallic shine. I will go ahead and show you the colors. And I'm just going to be using a regular brush. And I have to say, these colors are just really beautiful. They're perfect for vintage, they're perfect for bright, they're perfect for any sort of project you have in mind. This one, for example, is called Brass Hardware. Okay, and you'll see in a minute how beautiful these colors are. And they have a really nice sort of metallic, multi-tone effect to them. So you'll see, for example, that's Brass Hardware. You can see the sheen on there. And this is a really nice one. This is one of my favorites because it's nice and vintage, and at the same time you can use it for sort of metallic effects as well. The next one here is called Ancient Coin, and this one's also really fun. You can see that it's sort of like a vintage gold, which I really like. I think that gold is always in style. You can never get enough gold. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what this looks like. Look how beautiful that is. It's almost like a Victorian gold. It's really beautiful. So that's what that looks like. And you can see these colors are really vibrant and shiny, and they're just perfect for all sorts of projects. This one here is called Deep Waters. This one's actually another favorite of mine. I have to say, this color reminds me a lot of nautical projects. So if you're looking to get a perfect shade of blue with that perfect metallic finish, look how beautiful that is. And all of these paints are fluid, so you can use them the way they come, or you can actually dilute them with water if you wanted to, or you can even put them in a precision applicator and kind of get more detailed effects. And you might notice, like, I just kind of brushed them on right here, and they're already kind of drying. There's not a lot of dry time required. You don't even have to dry them with a heat tool if you didn't want to. This one here is called Blackberry. So this one is actually a darker color, and I like this one. It's very intense, but it's also very beautiful. It almost reminds me of melted down chocolate. It's not quite a brown, it's more of a plum color, but it just reminds me of melted chocolate for some reason. It's a really fun color. And you can see there how that looks. It's a beautiful color. So that's Blackberry. Then we have a couple of bright ones. This is Pink Blush, and this one I like for all of my friends that like shabby chic projects or sweet and pink. I know there's a lot of pink lovers out there. This one's a very nice blush color. So you'll see in a minute how beautiful that is. It almost has a little bit of a two-tone effect to it. You can see right here. Love this blush color. Then we also have a more hot pink Wild Fuchsia. This one's really nice. This one's very neon, almost vibrant, and just pop of color. So if you love pops of color, this one's for you. But it's still metallic. See, that's what I like. Even though it's vibrant, you can still see the metallic sheen on there. Look how nice that looks. That's Wild Fuchsia. And we have this one here. This one's actually another favorite of mine. This one's called Emerald Green. And this one is almost like a multi-tone color. So this one has sort of like a green, but it also has a little bit of a gold in it. And it almost looks like patina. So you'll see in a minute here. We'll put it on here. It almost has this really beautiful patina color. It's just very nice. And if you kind of move it around, you'll see what I mean. It has sort of almost like a gold and a green kind of vintage patina look to it. So that one's perfect for like metals and resins. If you wanted to get that true patina finish, then that's the one you want to get, this emerald green. And lastly, we have Rusty Red, and this one is actually a very nice red. This one has that really rusty color on it. Let me just rinse out my brush here. And you can see it's not quite a true red. It's more like a burnt red. It's really nice. It almost looks like a rust. And it also has a little bit of gold in it. So you get that really perfect touch of gold. You can see there. So those are our 8 new colors of Metallique paints. And like I said, these can be used on any surface. You can use them on canvases, mixed media projects, mini albums. You can even use them to paint resins, wood, all kinds of stuff. And they dry almost immediately. You can see these are all kind of dry now. Okay, so those are the new colors. The other new thing that we have here is our rust paste set. These rust paste sets are really amazing. They create some wonderful rust effects. Okay, and they come in 3 colors. They come in this little nice cardboard box as a set. And they're nice and small. You can carry them anywhere with you if you need to go to a crop or a mixed media event or just storing your craft room. I think they're very cute and small, and you know, you can carry them anywhere you like. I just want to show you guys what these rust pastes do. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of spread some on my paper here. And what you can do is you can just go ahead and spread it. And it has sort of like a grain in it. So you can see that the grain is present in the paste. And that's what gives it that really true rust effect. Okay? So you can see that's the one called red rust. And these just need to be, you know, set and dried. You don't have to worry about them taking forever to dry. You can even use a heat tool if you wanted to. And the next color here is gold rust, and this one is a gold color. It looks more like a mustard to me, but it probably dries a little bit more of a matte gold. So this one, I'm gonna just spread it on next to it. Okay, that's gold rust. And then lastly we have brown rust, and this one's my favorite because this one is dark, but I like it because you can use paint on any of these, of course, but this one will be probably better to use these paints with because it's a dark paste. So let me show you that in just a second here. Just clean off my brush. You can see how dark that is. So I'm just gonna take a couple of spoonfuls of this. I'm just gonna go ahead and spread it. And the more you put on, the more build it has, the more texture and dimension it creates. So this is a really cool paste for creating those rusty vintage effects. I'm gonna let this dry and I'll come and show you what it looks like once it's dry. Okay, so now they're all nice and dry. You can see it didn't take too long to dry, and it has a really nice rusty finish, has a nice texture to it. And I just wanted to show you that you can use these acrylic paints, the ones that we were talking about earlier, to add more color and dimension to these pastes. So I'm, for example, going to grab a little bit of the rusty red. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my paste here, the dark colored one, and you can see how that takes the paint very, very well. It's a nice surface to work with. So even if you're not fond of these colors or you want to create your own custom rust paste, all you need to do is take some of the paint and put it over it, and you'll see how that takes on that whole texture and dimension. And these paints are so beautiful. You can see the two-tone of it. It just looks really nice. So that's rust paste, and like I said, these come in a 3-pack. You get all 3 colors, so you can play with all 3 different colors, and they're nice and versatile, and you can take them with you anywhere you want since they're nice and small in a small package. I hope you enjoyed some of these new releases. We will be posting tons of new projects and samples on our blog, so if you guys have any questions or anything like that, you can visit us on our blog prima.typepad.com. Thanks for watching.